Hello guys, this is Venu, Gadde. So I'm discussing about the primary match, a privacy preserving inventory matching systems. So here, this is my topic today. We are discussing about this and coming to the next slide. So we are going to the outline. So that means we are going to discuss the introductions and problem statements, and I also have a privacy preserving techniques and how the prime match works and the key points in the this article and about the advantages of prime match, and so we have discussing about the case studies and also implementations, and overall for the conclusions, and showing also the references who are here to propose this. So going on to the introduction, here the isolated technologies advancement, the explosion of online marketplace has fundamentally changed how the organization manages their inventories and things, and also have increasing the needs for the effective inventory matching tools. I'm going to the next point here, like we have traditional inventory matching methods. They are like a frequently share the sensitive data and raising serious concerns of hacking, and also discussing about the violations of privacy, especially in the areas with fears of competitions. These are the basic of the introductions, and moving to the next slide, we're going to discuss about the more introduction topics. So here we're going to discuss the need for the techs to protect privacy. So in this topic, so in order to address the growing concerns, it is imperative to develop privacy preserving methods that allows for secure collaborations without disclosing personal information too. And it includes the data is kept the private thanks to the differential privacy methods, even when everyone has access to the matching results. So that means we have like a getting the providing the privacy match by if all the people are accessing the results to so have matching results. So moving to the next topic, the multi-industrial applicability. Here, the prime match has using applications in the range of industries, including financial institutions and the supply chain management too, and also in the e-commerce platforms too. Although I'm going to somehow a brief information by using the flow charts. So here, the chart we have the prime match details we are showing here. So we are how the setup goes here. The central authority, and we have to go for the ticket issue of key generations here like a ticket issues. Here the issues are our registration here, and then after go back to here the step one, and then after go for the user key gens and the how the ticket runs, and how we can card the malice users, and here we can use the authorities like whenever the user registrations we providing the attribute basic credentials. And we have some policymaker key generation too. They're like a people are policymakers too. So these guys are issuing the policies and they're transferring to the ticket verifiers. So here they're gonna check the policy key aggregations and also and verify the double spending detections whenever they sign on. So these are the clear information about this topic by using by which is shown in the flow chart. And moving to the privacy preserving techniques. In here, we have a greater demand for the effective inventories matching has resulted for the growing on online marketplace. And the traditional methods could jeopardize data privacy and also have placing the complete data at risk. And here we are also like by providing the safe inventory matching while protecting privacy by using the prime match seeks to address these problems too. Going to the next slide. So these are the like a flow chart for the privacy preserving techniques. So here we have like a in this flow chart we have like a static, dynamic, trust free, and trusted categories like updating when we take this starts with the cryptographic accumulation. They have like receiving, collecting the data from the application accumulators and objects and types, and have like security requirements too. In this, we have like and the static and dynamic and trust free and trusted come for the under the application assumptions, and they have like update commitments and the setups too. For the objects, we have membership witness and the non-membership witness too. So for the blockness nodes, and we have the integrity and provide data processors for the edge for clouds. And we have some types. We have like RSA based modes and pairing based mode for the edge for cloud. And we have like a medical tree hash based things too. I'm coming to the security requirement. We have a undesirability and one waveness and some indistinguishability proofs too for the these all goes for the cryptographic accumulators. Moving to the next slide. So here we're going to discuss about the how prime matches works. So in the sense of how the prime match works, here we're gonna use the secure data encryption. So that means like the prime match begins by applying the sophisticated encryption methods to encrypt the inventories that will matched. And also how sensitive data is protected by during the whole matching process thanks on the steps, by everything in steps. So then after then we have discussing about the data sharing using secure multi-party computations, and also called as we shorten up SMPC. So here the prime match uses SMPC to run computations on the encrypted inventory after they have been encrypted. And also we have the multiple parties can work together and jointly find matches using SMPC without disclosing any information. And also about their particular industries too. I'm moving to the next point. We have like a processing of encrypted data. During SMPC, each party can do the calculations on their encrypted inventory without knowing what the contents of the data of the other parties are. So the here this can be used for this, and also it guarantees that matching procedures in quick and private too. And let's move into the slide. So here we are. This slide also can and more how the prime match gonna works. So here we have aggregating matching results. Here in the aggregating matching results, nothing but after that matching procedure is finished, the primary match combines the matched results from the various parties. So that's going to be produce a comprehensive list of a matched inventory items, and also while canceling information specific to each parties. And we have like a secure contact too, and we are discussing about this all in the flow charts. So here in the secure contact, throughout the whole procedure, the prime match makes sure that there is a secure contact between the parties, preventing any unauthorized access to the encrypted data or interim results too. I'm moving to the and I also have a performance and the scalability here. So the performance and scalability here, the prime match was created with the scalability in the mind. So nothing but we have all the precautions are be taken and supporting a large number of parties and inventories. Despite the difficult of privacy preserving methods, the system sticks to produce effective and the quick matching results. Moving to the next slide. So here also, this is a brief information how the prime matches works. In this figure shows the movement of data to and from and how it is encrypted data and decrypted data through several crucial steps. Yeah, we have some keygens and encrypts and evaluate and decrypt. So here, but we have like a PKSK gathering to the thing, and the data will back to the over there. Here the keygen giving the request to the encrypt, and also it also gives the evaluate FCTs, and CT functions works here to sending the request, and then after we get the evaluated data to back, and also it works. It's like a same thing to the descriptive. Then sending the evaluated data to this decrypt, and here we got the forceboot data will back. So this is how the primary match gonna works. I'm moving to the key concepts. So in this slide, we are discussing about the key concepts. That means like the matching inventories are encrypted by the encryption module, which protects data over the entire procedure. And also I have a SMPC engines. It runs the calculations on encrypted data while protecting the identity of each input from prying eyes. And the differential privacy mechanisms is the next point. For here we are doing in this discrete differential privacy mechanism during output production and injects control the noise to shield privacy data. Nothing but a private data. And these are the key points. And moving to the next slide. So this figure alongside shows the key concepts of the primary match. So we're gonna explain this here. The enrollment phases. So they have they are a phase, and they have like a biometric system tools to cut the data to the feature extractions. So here the privacy preserving approaches to the before this collecting data, they're sending the database that calls like this template data. Then after it going for the matching, and also in here the verification phase, they collect the both IDs and the biometric systems like a feature extractions. They have like a in enrollment data is the transferring data should be like template data, and here like a query data. Yeah, like they have like a both the privacy preserving approaches. Then after it has a going for the matching thing. So here the database and the can be verified by here. So when it's success or not, how the this is the concept of how the key components works on the prime match. So advantages of prime match here. So we are going to discuss about the advantages. So here unmatched data privacy. Coming to the first point, the unmatched data privacy by utilizing encryption SMPC and the differential privacy, the prime match provides unmatched data privacy. It makes sure that specific inventory information is kept secret from other working parties during the whole matching process. The compliances with the data regulations. As data privacy laws become more stringent, the prime match is useful tool for the compliances to follow the laws. And also have safeguard customer data too. I'm going to the next point. We have a competitive advantages. So in the competitive advantages, the adoption prime match can provide companies an advantage over rivals by allowing them to secure work with partners. At the same time, they can keep sensitive inventory data safe from industries. Moving to the next slide, can you have a discussing about more advantages of prime match? So we have a reduced danger of data breaches. So the happens, the data breach can be how they gonna reduce that. You're discussing about the data breaches. How can we reduce the danger? Here in the by using the prime match, considering a lower the danger of data breaches and unauthorized access to sensitive information by operating on encrypted data, and also have keeping an individual inspections secrets too. And we in the advantage we have like a building trust too here. How they're gonna the prime match gonna build the trust. The usage of prime match increases trust between cooperating parties because it allows them to readily communicate inventory data without worrying about information leakage or misuse. So this way they're gonna use a building the trust. So, and moving to the another point, we have enhanced company opportunities. So here the prime match is going to use like enhanced company opportunities. How they're going to get the opportunities by using the prime matches. The prime matches here, the enhanced data privacy capabilities give upon new channels for crossing industry partnerships and also in collaborations too. And they have also like data actions which may result in company expansions and opportunities. Moving to the next slide. And not only advantage, we have also like some disadvantages in the primary prime match. So we're gonna discuss about the first points of disadvantages. We have implementation complexities. The first disadvantage we are facing the implementations and complexity. Here, the implementing and deploying prime match involves knowledge of encryption and privacy preserving methods. So if the prime match getting the organization might have trouble integrating the system into the current infrastructure and might need to spend money and specific expertise or output side help. Moving to the second disadvantage, we have sensitivity to parameters. By using Primatch, it is differentially privacy noise levels. For example, if I have an input impact of how will Primatch, primary match performance, inadequately specified parameters may result in decreased matching accuracy or compromised privacy. So here, while prime matching strikes to maintain high matching accuracy, the additional of noise to the differential privacy mechanism. And it also may cause a modest drop of in accuracy when compared to non-private matching techniques. By the based on that technique, you needs organization must careful balance accuracy and the privacy too. Moving to the next slide, we have use cases too. So we are discussing about use case and the first use case, going for the first use case, we have retail and e-commerce too. So in this use case, we got a prime match can be used in the retail sectors to safely match stocks between several online marketplaces or physical store forms without disclosing specific product information to rivals. A retailer can cooperate to maximize product availability, reduce stockouts, and effective manage their inventory levels too. I'm moving to the second use case thing, the supply chain management. Here the use case, here the supply chain management, here the prime match can make it easier for suppliers and manufacturers, distributors, and retailers to work together in a network supply chain. In order to provide effective supply chain operations without jeopardizing sensitive data, it offers safe inventory matching and resource allocations. I'm moving to the third point on the use case. We have going for the financial portfolio management. Portfolio management. The primage can be used here to enable asset associations, allocations for the portfolio management that protects privacy in the financial sectors. By investigating, the firms can be worked together to match investment possibilities while safeguarding the particulars of each client portfolios. I'm moving to the next slide, and we have some more things on use cases. And we have the medical supply, drugs, and equipment inventory management in the healthcare sectors is made possibly by the prime match, which enables the same inventory matching between multiple healthcare facilities. And it also promotes the patient privacy and the compliance with the healthcare rules while assisting in ensuring the availability of essential resources. Moving for the next point, we have a real estate and the property management too. So here the prime managers can use the real estate and the property management that can be used to discreetly match property listing between buyers and sellers. In the real estate industry, as well as between the property management firms. This enables efficient property distributions without disclosing private financials or property informations. And then we have like automobile sector's use case too. In here, the automobile sector use case, the prime match can help the automobile industry securely match vehicle inventories between dealership and manufacturers. It helps with the distributed optimization and lower the possibility of overstacking and under overstocking particular car types. So this is an overview of development of prime match when it starts and now how it's on the zone. So in 1970 we have RSA and 1982 we have GM. Right? Those are combined with the PHEs. So here Gamal in 1985 and Pioneer in 1999. In 2010 it converted to the SHE. The San Vision on 2005 and then it comes to FHE. And in the year of 2011 it comes to BG and BFC in 2012. Then after it goes back to the SHE. That's on CKKS in 2016. And now it's on 2003. These are the overview of the development of prime matches. How they evolve things. Moving back to the next slide, we have the prime match going to be implementation. We are going to discuss here. And going for the implementation here, the mode gun for the variety of applications, demonstrating its usefulness and efficiency of particular situations. And by using prime match successful integration, the prime match particular practical use, how the practical use can be showed, it can be implemented with current inventories management systems with little distributions to ongoing operations. And moving to the next point, we have enhancement data security. Here, the organizations have been a significant drop in data security issues as a result of prime match and also have a safeguarding critical data from the possible breaches. And on the prime match, the collaboration was improved because of prime match encouraged private communication between various parties, allowing them to exchange inventory data without jeopardizing the privacy. And moving to the next point, we have assurance of compliances. Here, the organizations using prime match found it similar to audit of data to data privacy laws and industry standards, lowering the chances of facing legal or regularity issues. Going for the next slide. These are like more for the more implementation. Here, the prime match is suitable for the businesses of all sizes due to the scalability, which allows it to handle enormous inventories and match across variety of items. The positive user reactions. Users complimented prime match for its capability to quick match inventories while graduating of pilots privacy of their private information, fostering trust and confidence in the system. I have cross-industry applications. The prime match was successful uses in cross-industry application in the healthcare supply chain management and also have government sectors. And they have demonstrated the veracity of the product. And going to the next thing, reducing operational costs. Here, the data privacy features of prime match is assisting enterprises in avoiding potential financial losses. They brought on by data breaches and hence the lowering the cost of the cleanups too. So going for the conclusion, here the prime match is groundbreaking inventory matching solution that protects privacy and also have the to guarantee the data security and the security. And also it integrates the cutting edge methods such as SMPC and the differential privacy too. By using the prime match, it also can help a variety of sectors, especially those are worried about the security and the privacy. By using like the mostly security part, we can be trust the primary match that can be have more can help the variety of in the sectors in different sectors. And they have we have some recommendations too. And here examine industry compliances. So by checking the prime match compliance with industry's norms and the laws governing the data fractions, productions. Here, the prime privacy preserving strategies employed by the prime match can support the compliances in industries with strict regulations, such as finance and health cares too. By conducting a pilot test of prime match will allow you to gauge how it will operate in a practical situation before your full-scale interrogations. So examine how it affects the precision and effectiveness and user experience of inventory matching. And the develop and here the key points are like develop to trust among the all stakeholders engaged in inventory matching process by working together. The confidence is safe collaboration can be increased by open discussing regarding prime matches, the privacy protections. And from the going for the secure data handling, here the prime match, even through prime match provides a cutting edge privacy protection business should keep the adoption of secure data handling for procedures throughout their whole data infrastructure to reduce outside privacy concerns. These are the recommendations, guys, and these are the references, guys, which they're gonna develop. Who gonna develop which here. So thank you guys for giving for this opportunity. Thank you though.